The red live button's lit up at the top of the screen and you're live, and if it's not, you're on replay, so either way, I'm happy you're here. While I'm waiting for people to hop on, and I hope you do because I'm way early tonight, or today, way earlier than usual, but let me see. Okay, there I am. Pulled it up the first time. Who's here? Let me see who's here. Okay, there's Jacob and Celia and Robert and is it Seals? Blue Rich, Kyler. Hey, oh, excuse me, I've got a little cough today. It's okay, I'm used to it. All right, we started these yesterday, and I did, I painted this sunflower. And y'all, I'm not holding out a lot of hope for it because it's kind of flaky in there, but I'm gonna try it and see what happens. But I think the paint's just gonna come off. Oh, it's New Year's Day for you, Taurus. It's New Year's Eve here. And I gotta get off here and fix my black-eyed peas and greens for tomorrow. And then we did this, and I'm gonna mix all enough for these, and I may have enough for some more things to pour up. So we'll see. We'll see, but I'm gonna get right into it. And I'm gonna go ahead and just do a whole thing. Okay. Happy New Year, everybody. Okay, we may not have as many people today because I'm so early, but we'll see. It'll be, whatever we have will be good. Be perfect. If I have enough, I may go ahead and do that tray. And I've got an idea for how I want to do another unicorn. So I need to, I'm gonna pick up, I'm gonna mix up 20 ounces of this. And there's my A. And let me get the B out. And here's the B, so we'll put 10 ounces of this in. New Year's Eve here, but you know, some places are a day ahead of us, you know, on the other side of the world. So for some people, it's already New Year's Day. Okay, that ought to do it. And it almost does. Just a little bit. Okay. All right, Siri, 3-minute timer, please. Siri, 3-minute timer. Siri's ignoring me. What am I making? I'm gonna resin up the things I started yesterday. Siri, 3 minutes on the timer. Siri is just avoiding me altogether. So let me see if I can figure out another way to get 3 minutes timer. I used to have a timer. But now I don't. Fresh start, fresh year, that's right. You weren't here yesterday. Okay, well, we painted this sunflower. I've got to resin it up. I used paint on there, and that was probably a mistake. It's looking like a mistake. And now I've got this little Trinket box. So, okay. Hey, Levi, I'm not seeing that, but thank you for the thought. Siri, Can somebody put 3 minutes on a timer for me, please? Oh, no wonder. Alexa, 3-minute timer, please.
3-minute timer started.
You're right, she's Alexa, she's not Siri. Okay, all right, here we go. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for saying that. Thank you, cutie patootie. Now what am I doing? Right now I'm stirring resin, but I'm gonna put resin in these 2 things we did yesterday and maybe some more stuff. I've got things out for several projects. And if I don't get them done now, since I don't go out on New Year's Eve, and if there are enough of you that don't, I may come back on later and just do a late night thing, but don't hold me to that, okay? Happy New Year to you, Bob. Hey, Gigi. How tall is Grandma grocery store? What are y'all talking about? Got out of account. Y'all, I don't even know what this stuff means, okay? I enjoy doing the crafts I do. Look like I'm having fun. I do have fun. What am I mixing? I'm mixing resin, Wyatt. Now this isn't slime, but you know, it looks like it, doesn't it? But it'll harden up. And what I'm going to be doing is finishing up the sunflower vase and the purple container that I started, and may do some more stuff depending on how the resin holds out. Well, you know, you get old and you get tired, and some people are not able, you know, don't have the physical ability to do things once they get old. I'm lucky. I still can do just about anything I want to, and drive and all that stuff. You have to go, cutie patootie? Okay, I will see you then. Hey, Sophia. Okay, we're going. Y'all have got over 100 people here. I'm not old. Yeah, I am 79. That's pretty old. I do like art. I don't necessarily consider what I do to be art, but I like it. And I like what I do. And I say this every time and you're going to get tired of it, but when you're mixing resin, you have to stir, scrape the sides and the bottom because you want it all mixed up. Hey. Y'all, I can't really see the names of people for the most part. Alexa off. Young and sassy. Well, I try to be, I try to be a little feisty. As long as you feel like fine wine. Sometimes I don't consider myself old as much as I consider myself vintage. I'm vintage. That sounds much better, doesn't it? Okay, so that's 3 minutes. So I'm just going to scrape as much of this off as I can. And I'm going to pour it in here. And I know it's going to take, pretty sure it's going to take the full 8 ounces, if not more. Okay, now. Hey, Sid. Melissa, thank you so much. Thank you. You keep giving me money. Thank you. Okay, so now I'm just putting glitter in here. That's all I'm gonna put. And I painted the inside purple. I'm gonna put a little purple in here. I'm gonna put just a little purple in here because it's gonna show through the sunflower, because there's enough places that the oh, that's not purple, that's glitter. Okay, hang on. That's blue, that won't do. This is a bright purple, I'll use that. Something you can, oh. How many years do I do art? This is my third year to do crafts. You know, I came to it fairly late. This particular mica powder, I'm not going to put much in here. I'm just going to tint it a little bit, and then I'm going to put some purple glitter in it. Melissa, you're so sweet, thank you. But I'm going to use this. And I'm going to use a pretty good bit of glitter. Because I like my glitter. Okay, now I'm going to stir this up, and we want to be sure the glitter and the mica powder get all the way to the bottom. You know, as much as possible. 79 is still pretty. Well, thank you, Zane. Hey, Ellie. What did Melissa say? Calling someone old as being rude. You're only as old as you. Well, I'm the one that says I'm old. And I can say it, or, you know, maybe I'm being rude to myself. I don't know, but I know tomorrow's 2026. Wow. But you're right, Melissa. There's a difference between me calling myself old and somebody else doing it. Not a lot of difference, but some. Okay, see, it's a little bit lighter at the, well, you can't see the bottom than it is at the top, but that's okay. All right, now, I honestly don't have a lot of hope that this is going to work out the way I wanted it to. We'll see. Forgot to put gloves on. Okay. It's like locking up the pasture after the cows get out, but I'm going to put gloves on anyway. Try to put gloves on anyway. I'm going to move this so you can see what I'm doing. Okay, so let's, now I think I'm going to try to pour this very carefully so it'll come up the sides instead of knocking things over. And I'm going to squish it around a little bit. Now you can see that the purple is going to come through because some of the paint's uneven and some of it has peeled off, but that's okay. Okay, I'm going to need just a little bit more. Don't need much. Just a couple of ounces. Okay. This is going to be a little bit lighter than the other, but that's okay. It's not going to be enough. Oops. You know what? I have a box for this. Oh, hold on a minute. I forgot that this comes with a little wooden structure. Before I get it filled up completely, I'm gonna put this in. And that makes it enough, almost. I don't want to put any more in. Because I don't want it coming out the sides. Okay, so I'm just going to move this very carefully back here. This table says it's level, but it's not. Okay, that should do it. Now I'm going to let that sit for just a minute, and then I'm going to squeegee it. I mean, spritz it with alcohol. When did you learn to do this? I'm still learning to do this. I'm learning as I go. All right, that takes care of that. Now we're going to do this, and it won't take as much. Can y'all still see with that there? Yeah, I think you can. Okay, so I'm going to pour some more of this in here. I started doing resin work toward the end of October, and I really do like it. Now, I'm not putting any paint in this one. It's peeling off too. I'm just using glitter. And I'm using a fair amount of glitter. Okay. Can y'all see what I'm doing? Happy New Year. What am I making? making a nuclear boom boom. Maybe not. We're in Louisiana, Sarah. I went to graduate school at LSU and did my internship at New Orleans. I loved it down there. So relaxing. San Francisco. Okay. Kelsey, I am filling up molds. Now, in this box that you can't see is a sunflower vase. And it's still not exactly level. There. Okay. Can't really see the purple come up. It'll be okay. I may put some more in. Great way to start the year. Stay creative. I plan to. And y'all, I plan to come on tomorrow because the way you start out the new year is the way you hope to continue. And I hope to continue doing this all the way through to 2026. I did make this stuff on the shelf behind me, most of it, almost all of it. Some things are things that people gave me, but most of it I made, and it's all for sale. It'll take more than I thought it would because it's not getting down in there. Oh, now it is. I think this particular thing that I did with the sunflower and this is I used paint to color, and I let it dry, and I think that was a mistake. I think I should have done my painting with mica powder. But that's how you learn, right? As you do. And I consider myself still in the experimental stage. This doesn't have a strong smell to it, but I do have a resin air purifier that will pull it out, and in a few minutes it's probably going to pop on, and you'll hear it. It's going now, but when the fumes get enough, it will kick in, and it will get louder, and it will start glowing red instead of green. And I don't think we're very far away from that. I should have a mask. I should wear a mask, but I don't have one, so I don't wear it. Okay, I think I can sprit this. I had some air bubbles on the sunflower, so I just sprayed it with a little alcohol. Okay, so that should be enough of that. Yeah. Let's very, very carefully move that. Well, this is going to be just about exactly right. But yep, it's going to be just right. Yay! Okay. I want to move these out of the way because next I'm going to do a unicorn. I'm not moving that. I'm not moving the sunflower. But I'm going to very, very carefully move this container. I don't want it to spill. And it didn't. Yay. And I see some bubbles on that, so I'm going to kill those. Okay. Now I'm going to try a new thing to me. I've seen it done, so I didn't invent it. I'm going to try a new way of pouring resin. Let me get this up. And I'm going to hope I have enough, because y'all, I want to do the unicorn again. So this is my unicorn. And for this, I'm going to use let's see how many ounces of this I have left. Don't think it's going to be enough to do the unicorn. Now I learned the hard way when I did the swans and used all that foil that I just need to put clear in this one. Doggone it, there's another air bubble come up. Okay. Because that foil, once it dries, it is stuck. Probably going to have to mix up some more. Okay, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to mix blue and pink and a little bit of gold in the same cup, and I'm going to how am I going to do that? Okay. Slight change of plans. I'm going to mix it up in these cups, these little cups. You got to go. Hey, that Shadow. Have a good New Year. Thank you for coming. I hope you come back. Okay, so let me... Sequencing is everything, y'all. Maybe I'm just going to use pink and blue right now. Let's see. Yeah, it looks like this is just going to be pink and blue. What am I making? I'm experimenting right now. Hey, Vida. Well, thank you for being here. Thank you for coming. Okay, I'm going to use this blue. And I'm just going to pour this in 1 cup. And I've got pink. Yeah, this is paint. No, it's resin. It's not slime. It looks kind of like slime, but it's not. Slime doesn't get hard, and this will get hard. Put some pink in. And then because I'm me, I'm going to put in some pink glitter. And some blue glitter. Well, that's not as light as I wanted, but it's okay. Should have done that one. I didn't. Okay. It'll be fine. Now I'm going to mix them up in these cups, and then I'm going to pour them back in that one that I just had in my hand and mix them together, sort of. Hey, it's always so peaceful. Well, good. Maybe you don't like it. Well, I'm sorry. Ava, just, you don't have to keep seeing. Just keep, keep scrolling. You don't have to, you don't have to be where you hate. Personally, I don't do anything for fun that I ever enjoy. Hey, Carolina, thank you. Hey, Deborah. You love it, okay. Yep, just ignore the haters, y'all. They're just trying to get attention. That's all they're doing. The pink's mixing up nicely. The blue doesn't look as blue as I want it to, so I'm going to add some more blue color paint. Okay, the heaters, the air purifier is beginning to fire up now. I don't know if you can hear it. It's getting louder. 444. Wow, that's a lot of people watching. Happy New Year to you. Okay, the pink mixed up nicely. The blue, this is my favorite blue, so I don't know why it's not doing what I want it to do. I'm just going to put a little bit more in there. Oh, that's better. Okay, can you hear it now? Yeah, this is an experiment. I'm going to see how this works. But I like pink and blue together. And I'm going to pour this back in here. I'm going to pour this right on top of it. And then I'm going to get a little stick like this. And I'm just going to swirl it around for a minute. Because I don't want it to mix up. I just want it to come out separately. So, and you know, I think just for the fun of it, I'm going to stick some gold in there, just a little bit. Just a little bit. And now I'm going to see what happens. So now I'm just going to take this and I'm going to pour it in my unicorn mold. It's going to be enough. And we're not going to know what this looks like until I can demold it. But can you see in there to see that the colors have mixed up? I don't know if you can see that or not. Can you? No, you can't. And I can't hold it up and tilt it because if I do, it's going to spill. Let's see, maybe, can you see the pink and the blue? You can see it. Okay, good. Then I'm going to put it down before I drop it. And I've got a little bit more. I'm going to add a little bit more pink in here. And try to add a little bit more pink in here. And as always, I've got another mold out here that I can use. And then we're going to have some pink and blue flowers. I mean, not flowers, crosses. Oh, that's right, pretty. You all see that? You never know when you're going to need a pink and blue cross. Okay, that's going to take care of that. So let me throw all this away. Okay, can you see the crosses here? I don't know that I can move them. Oops. That was almost bad. All right, now y'all, I've got one more thing I can do if you want me to, but I'm going to have to mix up some more. It's not wax candy. No, it's not wax candy. It's resin. I've got this tray. You know, I did where'd they go? I did the handles for the tray yesterday, and I fixed them today. This had a trench in it, so I fixed that. And I can get this over here. No, don't do that, Jamilis. Don't do that. I can mix up enough resin to do the tray if y'all want to stick around. If not, I can come back tonight and do it, or do it tomorrow. So what do you want me to do? What's your pleasure? Now? You want me to do it now? Is that what you're saying here? Today, please. Okay, now. All right, we'll do it now. So I'm going to mix up this. I measured this. It says it takes 13 ounces. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put 14 ounces of resin in. So that'll be 7 and 7. I don't have a 7. You know what I'm going to do? 6 and I'm going to do 12. It'll be 6 and 6. Let me take that out. So I don't have a 7. And that's exactly 6. Remember to be careful and not breathe too much of the fumes. Well, the problem is I can't smell the fumes. I know they're there, but can y'all hear my air purifier going over there? Can y'all hear it? Seems pretty loud to me. Put 6 more in here. I need to get a mask, but right now I can't afford it. And I hadn't gotten sick yet, so we'll see. Now I'm just going to do this all in gold, mostly with glitter. Alexa, 3-minute timer, please. Okay, so here we go. We can hear it, but we can also hear you loud and clear. Great, I'm so glad you can, because it's kind of loud. But I have noticed that if I don't have the respirator going when I'm working with resin, then I do get a little lightheaded. Where do I buy my products? I buy most of these, the resin comes from Amazon, and most of my molds come from Amazon, although people have given me some, and somebody is sending me some that'll be here Monday, and I don't know what they are, but it'll be fun. It'll be fun to see. Oh, I see air bubbles all over the place. Air bubbles galore in these finished things. I'm going to have to spritz them again. You have to go, did you subscribe? Thank you, Justin. Justine, I'm sorry. Art is therapy. You don't harm. We're not, shouldn't be breathing much. I'm not breathing very much. All right, Justine, I may still be here or may not, but I may come back on tonight and, do a late, a New Year's Eve thing. Put gold in the mold first. Well, I'm going to pour this out. And I'm going to use some gold glitter and some gold mica powder. But I'm going to do it in a different thing. Yeah, I'm going to spray them as soon as my 3 minutes is up. Hey, Matt. Thank you, Elliot, for subscribing. Yeah, I'll be your online grandmother. I loved it. I'm really enjoying this. I'm probably, your grandparents have died. Well, mine have too. Well, obviously mine have. I'm 79. I'm sorry. I hate for people to be without their grandparents or their parents. Kelly, first time here? Well, thank you. I hope you'll come back. Can you please say hi to tomato sauce? Tomato sauce, okay, hi tomato sauce. I know I'm missing saying hi to a lot of people. Okay, so there's my 3 minutes up, so I'm going to let that sit for a minute. Alexa off. And while that's sitting, I'm going to spritz away. Okay. Get another cup out. And I'm just going to go ahead and pour 8 ounces in because I know it'll take it. And my hope is that this will not completely fill the mold because I want to put something back you can watch all day. Right now they died today. Claire, they died today? I'm sorry. Who's Jessie? I don't know where Jessie is. Oh, that's got a ton of air bubbles in it. Okay, so that's mica powder. And then I have some gold glitter. Happy New Year's to you too. Hey, Jace. Hey, Claire. I hope 20, you have an email that uses social media. A question about the resin mask. Okay, my email address is, and I wish you'd use it because I'm not sure it works. My email address is Miss Jim 1946 at gmail.com. Why won't this come off? I'm going to have to find some different gold glitter because that's not coming off. Okay, this is chunky glitter. It'll work. I'll use that one. So MissJim1946 at gmail.com. And I do have a heat gun, but you don't use a heat gun with, hold on, y'all. You don't use a heat gun on silicone molds because it'll melt the silicone. Miss, yeah, MISSJIM 1946 at gmail.com. That is gold, isn't it? Yeah. Doesn't look gold. this was the gold I wanted, but it can't get the top off. Okay, couldn't make up my mind. Best YouTuber on earth. Oh my goodness. Okay. Thank you. Hayes, Chloe Cat, and Tim. What do I spray on? I spray on alcohol. Okay, that's chunky glitter, and I have no idea how that's going to work. Why do I spray? I spray because air bubbles come up to the surface and I want to break them when I can. Now, I've never gotten rid of all that glitter is going to sink to the bottom. Hang on a minute, let me see if I can find some gold. I got a ton of glitter, some of it ought to be gold. Don't you think? This has got some other colors in it. That might be nice. I think I'm going to try that. Because the chunky glitter just fell to the bottom. First time we found, well, hey, Scrap, I'm glad you're here. Just a fitness influence and Botox chicks, I'm glad I found my way here. YouTube algorithm got you covered. Okay, thank you. Okay, I think this will be all right. I'm hoping to have some room left in the mold to add either solid gold on the bottom or black or white. Maybe black, I don't know. So I don't want this to totally fill it up. Yeah, there'll be room. Good. Okay, note to self, do not use this. Well, apparently it got rid of the fumes, yay, because it just went off. Well, the whole thing went off. Y'all hang tight for a minute. I gotta go turn that back on. The thing will run for 9 hours, and I came down this morning and turned it on just to clean out the air before I came down here, and apparently my 9 hours was just up. Okay, as a note to self, do not use the chunky glitter and, add it later. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to take these and we're going to put those in right there. We're going to try to get them straight. Okay. Now I've got resin left over that I've got to do something with, so what am I going to do with it? Sent the email, no rush to respond. Okay, I'll look and see. So now I'm just going to add these cups. These are cheaper. I'm going to do some wine stoppers with this extra stuff. Okay, y'all tell me what you need to put. I'm gonna come. Well, that's not even straight. I'm gonna come back in a couple of 3 hours and pour another thing of resin over the top of the tray. But I need to know what color. What color I need to do. I can use black, or I can put white, or I can do a gold, a solid gold. That was almost bad. I almost did blue. Black and white ombre. Oh, that's cute. That would be really nice, guys, except I don't know that I can do ombre, but I can try it. And I think black and white. I want it to be solid because I don't want this to be any busier than it has to be. Okay, so that's gonna be. This is gonna be. Ooh, that's a lot. And this is gonna be a gray lavender. And that's gonna be a lot. Let me get this. I forgot. Oh, I need to not do it over there because I don't want to. I don't want to get it on my tray. You can't see what I'm doing. I'm sorry. I'm off camera. Let me see which one I want to do. I want to do this one. These are wine stoppers. Now I'm going to use this. Happy New Year. Danger, danger, please watch. I know. So I'm now doing it over the trash can. This has got way too much mica powder in it. Way, way, way too much. Oh, need glitter. I did these once before and 3 of them didn't turn out. Well, yeah. Well, one turned out, but it's more like a worry ball than, you know, a squishy ball that didn't get hard. I'm trying to do this over the trash can. Come on now. Okay, didn't have enough green, so what we're going to do is we're going to use a leftover blue. You're all right, would hate for the tray to get ruined. Well, I can't wait because the resin won't wait. But this one's probably not going to turn out. I've got way too much mica powder in here for the amount of resin that's here. So far the tray's all right. See if I can get any more resin out of here. That'll be about it. So I've got a little one. And I'm a little bit afraid this one isn't going to work out because it's got so much mica powder in it and now sprinkles. What am I doing? Right now I'm just trying to use up excess resin. And then I'll try to show you what I've done as much as I can without picking anything up. Okay, I'm going to finish this off with blue if you can. I have a feeling I shouldn't have started this one. Let me try something. This is a little bit of leftover gold. But not enough. And a little bit of leftover blue and pink. This is like the weekend review, y'all. That's all right. Okay, I think that's about all I can do. Now this one, y'all, did not fill all the way up, so when I mix up the resin to pour over here on the tray, I'll add a little bit in here, so it'll be okay. Right now it's multicolored. Many colors. Okay. Get this cleaned up. Okay, I'm going to spritz one more time. That's about to. I wonder if I could just kind of top this off. Took too much of it out. Oh well, okay. Okay, now I've got 2 to fill. I took too much out of that one, but that's okay. All right, one more little spritz. If y'all watch me long enough, you'll know that my crafting is a lot of trial and error. Okay, so that's what, that would not have been comfortable to sit down on that. It's difficult making, well, I think I probably make things harder than they need to be, honestly, but I have a good time. Okay, y'all, I'm gonna get off of here. Again, Melissa, thank you for the donation. And I may come back later and, to finish this up. This has got to sit for about 2 to 4 hours before I can pour any on top of it. And I think I may just do a solid light gold and just have it there. You've not seen, the swans are upstairs. Now, if y'all want to sit here while I run upstairs and get the swans, I'll bring them back down and show them to you because I'm actually very proud of those swans. So is that black or white, you think? Okay. Just need to be something solid because you can see through this. So y'all let me know if you want me to run upstairs or please. Okay, hang tight. I'll be right back. Okay, these are the ones I finished up and showed last night. These are the swans. Those are the swans. I have a lot of energy. I try to have a lot of energy. Look at the crystal balls. I've done a lot of resin stuff back there. These are the ones I did yesterday. So what do you think about the swans? I think they turned out really nice. And they will, I can't show you because I've got no place to put them, but they stand up. They'll stand up. They've got a flat bottom, so they'll stand up. Okay, so those are the swans. And then we also did this one. This is a lotus. It's got a dish. It's green on the bottom, sort of, and purple on the top. And then the lotus is purple and green leaves. And this is just clear resin and pure resin and glitter. And I think that turned out very nicely. They could go in the tray. They could. They might not fit, but we'll see. So that would end up being an expensive purchase for somebody. Okay, so that's what I did. We've got a Trinket box. Thank you, Anna. Trinket box and almost 3 wine stoppers and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 crosses, a tray, a unicorn, and a sunflower. So I think they all turned out well. I was surprised that the swans turned out that well, but very, very happy with it. So, that's it. So now I'm gonna go. If anybody goes out for New Year's Eve parties, y'all be very careful, okay? Um, I'm too old to go out to the party, so I don't. Yep, I may have to UV that again. Okay, y'all, I may be back later tonight. You're going to a friend's house. Okay, just be very careful if you go out, because, you know, they're crazy people driving around drunk, and not a good thing. So, that's all I got to say about that. But, you know, what kind of grandma would I be if I didn't warn people about that? So, and I like having you here. So, happy New Year, and I will see you all either later or tomorrow for real. Well, I'll be here tomorrow. Whether or not you're here, it's up to you. But I'll be here doing something, probably more resin. Gonna go do some art. Good. And I will keep posting 2026. I plan to. All right, y'all. Y'all have a good night. Thank you very much for being here. And I'll go look for that email and hope I got it, because otherwise I don't know what to do. All right, y'all. Remember, somebody in Alabama loves you. It's me. Bye-bye, y'all. Happy New Year.